He understands that you may be cold in a place, but he can breathe upon you. This man called Moses was a stammerer, man of God. But you know what God said? The Bible said in Exodus 7:1, he said that, behold, I have made you a God unto Pharaoh. Because when a man is fired up, it does not matter. Listen, that was shy to go to Pharaoh. When fire came to Moses, he was bold and he said, let my people go. Today there are people here under the sound of my voice. People has worried you, but today you are saying, let my family go, let my business go, let my ministry go, let my siblings go. I cannot take it anymore because there is fire in my bones. Someone shout fire. Man of God, this is why I said this about women. You people do not know that this is why Satan hates you. According to stats, they said, and I don't know whether that is true or not, but over 80% of women have fibroid. Do you know why? Like I said earlier, you were a spiritual kid. Man of God, I studied revivals and I realized that, you see, in the days of old, they didn't acknowledge women right. I studied a young mother-in-law. The woman said this, that I will fast 6 to 6 for 5 hours until your ministry stands. This is why I said that you were a sustainer of destiny, my sister. He said, she did that on 2000. They became 1 million. You celebrate what we call Azusa Street Revival, but you don't know that William Simon, which is the head of Azusa, his spiritual Jesus. She was called Lucifer rubber bag on his face because you couldn't look at him or you. So much so that Azusa, it was 22 women that were found in the building that ushered Azusa. Something happened, and I believe in those times. And women, I want you to pray like never before because something happened. When Azusa came, they had their own misunderstandings. The fire came. Man of God, it was said a 17-year-old girl rose up over 5,000 cripples as a lady. 17. In those days, they had department. The way we have media department, it was no media department. Deaf department. She used to deal with the tooth. If your tooth is not there, you go to a department. They didn't have what we have right now. They had departments for healing. Most of the departments were headed by women. And then some cut, hand cut. I'm not sure you have seen that kind of healing before. He entered Azusa. A young lady was praying. The hand grew back. It grew back. It was called the Shekinah glory. All because women decided to pray. And I say you are sustainers of destiny, you don't understand. Do you know that even Jesus Christ was sustained by women? In fact, the men actually left. Jesus told the disciples, all of you leave. Mary Magdalene did not go. Jesus' mother did not go. They stood there. One misunderstandings. They left. When it was going, 30,000 cripples. Maria Woodwardetta, she gave a prophetic word that a time is coming. It was in the 1917s. That's when Azusa had to end. And there was a man that came when the glory lifted. There was a man called John Chilek. This man was born, but he was born with arthritis. But his own was so severe that his leg was small. Then he was walking like this. So his whole family, the siblings, had sicknesses. Man of God. Then he made up his mind that he wanted to disconnect from them. So he will make his own family so that the sickness will leave. When he married his wife, the wife got a heart condition and tuberculosis. And this man went to a man called Dawe. Dawe had a place called Zion City. When they went to Zion City, he went, one of Dawe's boys, and it was a woman that connected him to that guy and said, pray for him. They prayed, the leg became straight. Obi no otogusu became straight. Now it doesn't end there. You follow what I'm going to say. Then John Chilek took everybody and he went to South Africa. There was a virus that when it touches your skin, you will die. And this man was part of Azusa when Azusa ended and went to South Africa. But here's the thing. Then there was a man called Franklin Hall. This man, 300 people. When we gather 300 people, we will pray in a room like the way they did it, so that the glory will come. Man of God, amongst those 300 women, there was catching Kuman. In one meeting, man of God, 300 testimonies. 300. They did not like the woman so much that they said because she was a divorcee, they would take a microphone from her when she's preaching. In the meeting, we had people like William Branham, amongst the 300. Some of the people died when they were doing the fasting and prayer, but some people contacted certain powerful dimensions. But there was a prophecy I mentioned earlier that the next 100 years the glory will come. The next 100 years later, guess who? Men like Apostle Arome, Joshua Selman, they started coming from 2017 after 100 years later, and the glory kept on coming. But then there is a prophecy that you do not know, and the prophecy is about women, that women are going to spearhead the move of God one more time. This is because of this prophetic word. In the 1900s, they were fighting women so that women will not be able to vote. They will not be able to do anything because of the fear of women. The next 100 are going to be young ladies that will rise. It will shock you. You don't need to sleep with a man to make money because you've got fire in your bones. You will say, like the 3 Hebrew boys, that all Nebuchadnezzar will not bow. We understand that our father is in the hospital. We will say there is fire shut up in our bones, and if fire is in my bones, I will speak because I am a sustainer of destiny. The Bible said, according to the hall of fame or the hall of faith in Hebrews 11, the Bible said, and the women got their death back to life. That means that, Christine, a husband cannot marry you and say that I've lost my job. Man of God, I know a family. When you say I do to their family, you will cheat. So for example, they are a rich family, but if you're a lady and you say I do to enter the family, you will cheat. You don't cheat, but when you say I do, you will cheat. First one, cheat. The last one, the woman's husband, Mamino, she went to take houseboy. They asked the woman, what doesn't the husband give you? Say he gives me everything. What is wrong with you? I don't know. I am different. But then she reported it to the mother, and the mother said, my daughter, the family you have entered is not normal. And the lady realized that she has lost her husband. But then she woke up and she said, where you come from, it is hard for you to get married. They have not seen fire. You don't understand. They have not seen fire from where you come from. Because a person on fire is like the person is mad. When you are on fire, it's like you are mad. They say that where you come from, you cannot give birth. They are lying. All I need to do is Shalabradiaba. Chapter 9. As he was praying, his countenance altered, his appearance changed, and his dress became dazzling white. When you begin to pray in the realm of the spirit, the demons say that, we have seen you. What are you doing differently? This is what will make someone say that, what is man? What are you? What is this? What is this thing coming? But ever since you began, we are seeing the manifestation of God in your soul. So when they see you, you are not normal, because fire is set up in your what? Bones. I came to today with this charge. Women, hear me. You are not weak. You are not weak. Hear me very carefully. You are not weak. The enemy cannot push you to a place where you are not supposed to be. Women, you are not weak. You are the reason why we will see a move of God once more. The prophecy of people like not normal. I'm not normal. So today I bring a solution to you. We are going to pray. I like that. I like that. Who can sing that song? Lift up your hands. Lift up your hands. Today I came as a messenger to make sure in the next 1 minute I want you to sing. Wherever you are, I want you to sing. Lift up your hands. My job today is simple: to make sure you be set on fire. Listen to me. With this fire, God is going to give some of you certain kinds of graces. going to pretend it to the prophetic, but I want us to pray this prayer that, oh God, set me on fire. Can we pray that prayer? Yes, someone say, Father, 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 I have come. Set me on you cannot be like this. There is more. Someone pray that you believe it.